Morning, everybody. It's Kristen. I'm back. I have like 20 minutes before I have to be at work, and this is like the only quiet time I get. So I'm going to finish answering some of the questions that you guys had asked me a few weeks ago, and hopefully I will continue to bring you the good stuff via video in the future. So let's get started. I think we left off at Heather. She asked how I met my husband. And it was kind of scandalous because I was living with my college boyfriend at the time. Brian and I had been together for 3.5 years, and I started a job at Best Buddies, which is an international nonprofit organization specializing in kids with disabilities. So I had just started, and I remember walking in the very first day, and I saw Kent, and he smelled really good. So it just kind of started from there. We shared a small office, and here we are almost 10 years later, and now we're married and we have a kid, and life has taken a turn. We actually said the other day we were giving Smith a bath. Like, I can't believe that we've actually gotten to this point. It's just very bizarre that we came from, me living with Brian and the scandalous breakup and, smooching in the hallways at work to now we have a kid and, we're living in Florida and life is very different. So, it was a good story, I guess. True love? I don't know. Either that or it was enough beer. Which is, we keep joking, or I keep joking that I'm still drunk from the first day I met him. So, yeah. She also asked, let's see, if I had a day to myself without the husband and baby, what would I do? I have 20 minutes to myself, and instead of doing something fun like, I don't know, painting my fingernails, this is fun, I guess, but I'm, doing a vlog. So, this is my life. Elizabeth asked what my degree is in from East Carolina, and I got a degree in psychology, which is completely useless unless you want to go to graduate school and beyond. So it's really pointless, but I do have that 4-year bachelor's degree, and it's sitting in a box somewhere, and now I'm doing admin stuff that you don't need a degree for, so a waste of a lot of money, but I sure as hell had a lot of fun at ECU. I was in a sorority. I was in AOPI. We were kind of like, we were the cool chicks on campus, I guess. We had a pretty diverse group of girls. We weren't all blonde hair, blue eyes with big boobs and slept around. We had the potheads, we had the party girls, we had the sluts, we had the just normal girls, we had the brains, we had a little bit of everything, and I'm still really close with a lot of my sisters. I know a lot of people are surprised that I was in a sorority, but it's not your typical sorority by any means, but we had a lot of fun, and I've got some lifelong friends, and one of which I'm going to see this weekend, Shannon, if you follow her on From Match Till Marriage. Is it Match to Marriage? Match to Marriage. She just had a baby boy named Hunter, and I'm going to go visit her this weekend. I'm super excited. That's Charlie. She's messing up my hair again. See? This cat's such a pain in the ass. Marcy asked me what my most embarrassing moment is. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. That'll be for the second round. I really have no idea. I should have looked at these questions before I started. Sorry about that. She also, what did I get in trouble for the most as a young Kristen? My mom, I still have an argument with her. She grounded me once because she thought I was drunk when I came in the door, but I was actually really clumsy, and I just kicked it when I walked in the door, and she thought I was shit-faced drunk driving home. And I got grounded for like a month for it, and to this day I still have an argument with her because she swears I was drunk, and I still swear I wasn't. She didn't catch me all the other times I came home drunk in high school, but yeah. No, I don't know. I wasn't really a bad kid, I guess. I don't know. I got good grades, involved in a lot of stuff, had good friends. I don't know. Didn't really do that much bad stuff, I guess. Let's see, biggest fear? I don't know, I don't want to say an extreme claustrophobic, but I have a very strong fear of closed spaces. In fact, I donated blood last week, and I don't know if you've ever been in a bloodmobile. They take you back into this little corner enclosure thing, and it's no bigger than probably 4 by 4, and you have to fill out paperwork and they ask you all sorts of personal questions. and I started hyperventilating a little bit. I hate small spaces. I could never be like a, I don't know, cave digger. I don't know. I couldn't do any job like that. That would just be really bad. Uh, even watching it on TV, like we watch Dirty Jobs a lot because Mike Rowe's kind of hot, and he's always like down in this. That's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. He's always down in like some kind of tunnel or something, and like I can't even watch those shows. It just makes me very uncomfortable. So that's my biggest fear. She also asked what type of makeup I use. I actually am going to do a vlog on my makeup routine. It's coming. I just need to find time when, because I always get complimented on my makeup, and I don't really use fancy products. I'm not a big, as we found out in the last vlog, I'm not a big fancy product person. It's like a combination of the Bare Essential stuff and CoverGirl stuff and a lot of Avon, thanks to my lady friend. And she's gonna like smack me with this pea-ridden tail. It's so gross. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do a vlog about that. Let's see. How did my husband? Katie asked, how did my husband propose? It's not really like a really crazy story. It's just perfect the way I wanted it. If I had dreamt about it myself and could have told him, he did exactly what I wanted him to do. We live in Fort Lauderdale, and the beach is like 2 miles from here. We had some friends visiting. One of my sorority sisters, Spanky, was in town, and I guess he had shown her the ring while she was here, so she knew what was going on, but she played dumb all weekend, which I still can't believe that she managed to keep that a secret from me. But we had just dropped her off at the airport, and we had come home and decided we needed to run to Target, and Ken's like, do you want to take a shower first? And I'm like, why the hell would I want to take a shower? Like, no, I'm not. And he kept insisting on me taking a shower and getting like cleaned up. I'm like, you're retarded. I'm not, no. So we just went to Target, and we were living together at that point. And on the way back from Target, he said, how about we take a drive down to the beach? Because we had just had a storm or something, and we wanted to see the, I don't know, see the damage from the storm or whatever. So we get down on the beach, and he proposed down on the beach, and I hadn't showered in 2 days, and I had bar hair, and probably smelled like stale cigarettes and beer, and I was super gross, and he proposed on the beach. But the coolest part about it was we were getting a ticket on the meter, I guess. The meter maid was walking by, and we were getting a ticket at the time, and there was a couple that was walking around and kind of saw this whole thing going down with Ken proposing to me, so they went over to the meter maid and told her, he's proposing, don't give him a ticket, don't give him a ticket. He probably just, I don't know, he was getting nervous or something, it was taking longer than he thought. So she did leave a ticket on our car, and we walked back, and we're like, I can't believe that little bitch left us a ticket. And then it turned out that it was actually, she had written congratulations, and then the exact date and time of the proposal was on the ticket. It was just a piece of paper. It wasn't really a ticket, but which was kind of sweet. So we have that little memento for the rest of our lives. So it was cool. It was perfect for me. I didn't want anything big and crazy, and I'm not like, I don't know, a public kind of girl, despite the fact that I have a blog and now I'm on video talking about my personal life, so it doesn't make much sense. Melissa wanted to know if I could take an all-expense paid trip anywhere in the world, where would I go, and who would I take with you? Or take with me? I would want to go to Venice. I've always wanted to go to Italy. In fact, I'd go anywhere in Europe because I haven't been anywhere. I've been to Canada, and I've been to Mexico, and I've been as far west as Utah. But yeah, I don't travel much. I've been to Bahamas. We went on a honeymoon to Bahamas because it's like a 45-minute flight from here, and you can go over there for like $200. It's cheap. So anyway, yeah, I would totally go to Italy. In fact, we're talking about taking a trip. My brother-in-law lives over in Windsor, in outside of England or London, and we're talking about taking a trip over there to see him in not this coming summer, but the next summer, and taking Smurf with us. So maybe we can, do the whole Paris thing and all that stuff. But the only problem is we'll be paying for 3 plane tickets instead of just 2. So gotta figure out a way to make that money. Story behind Smith's name, I think we already went over in the last one. Sex and the City reference out of a magazine. Sorry, it's really not anything exciting, but it's a pretty badass name. Melissa also wants to know if I could live anywhere else in the world, where would it be? And I honestly don't know. I mean, I love North Carolina. I'd be back there in a heartbeat if I could. I lived there for 5 years, and a lot of my friends are in that area, so um, I would probably go back there. But yeah, no, I like Florida. I don't really like Fort Lauderdale that much. I'm kind of more interested in moving up towards Jupiter, which is a little bit north of West Palm Beach. It's just a little bit nicer up there. So we'll see. Sarah wants to know why Miller Lite. Ooh, I don't know. Tastes great, less filling. Is that Miller Lite slogan? I think it's Miller Lite slogan. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. Except I don't really even drink it that much anymore. I'm way much more into the box stuff, which is, I guess, both good and bad. I don't know which has more calories because it's not really helping out my Firm Friday posts, which I failed again this week. Oh, anyway, we'll talk about that later. She wants to know, am I a list maker? Even though I despise bullet points, which I do because they're lazy. Do I make a list of things that need to get done every day? And no, no, actually I don't. I have one of my best friends, Sandra. She's a list maker, and she prints off this list every single day of specific things that she needs to get accomplished. And I'm very envious because I never do that. It's all kind of in my head, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but and no, I don't have an Erin Condren planner, and no, I'm not going to spend ridiculous, copious amounts of money on that stupid thing. I don't care. No, a notepad will do just fine, and I make cute ones myself. So, take that, Erin. Where do I order Smith's books from? We actually just get most of his books for gifts for like Christmas or his birthday and stuff. We have a Barnes & Noble that we take him to every once in a while, where a lady, I don't know if I told you guys this story. I may have. I think I just posted it on Facebook. But we were in there one day when he was sick, like 2 months ago, and we were just hanging out and kind of getting out of the house a little bit because he was driving all of us crazy with his wine, so we just needed a change of scenery. So we went into Barnes & Noble, and we're in the children's book section, and this lady comes up to us and asked us, she's like, how old is he? And, we're like, oh, I think he was 17 or 16 months at the time. And, I'm expecting her to say, oh, what's his name? Or, whatever. He's so cute, which, of course, he is. And she goes, oh, no, don't worry, honey. You'll lose the baby weight. Really? You say that to a perfect stranger? And not to toot my own horn, but I'm lighter than I was before I got pregnant. I'm a size 6. It's not like I don't know. I don't understand. Why would you say something like that to a stranger? I think I don't know. I was really offended. And I can't say that I've been back there since. So, yeah. Ashley is a new follower, and she says, I find it refreshing and quite funny that you are so uncensored. Do you ever get slack for it? Not really. Not so much anymore. On my baby blog, I got a lot of slack for it, which is why it went private. And I've quite frankly stopped doing it, doing the baby blog. But no, I don't really get any slack for being, completely uncensored. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I tell it like it is, and people love it or they hate it. I've had a couple of people leave me comments saying that, my opinions have hurt their feelings, and I've had people write me some direct emails saying that, my opinion on why people choose to keep their lives private, as opposed to, I don't know. It's a long story, but yes, I've gotten slack for it, but it's like, whatever. Don't read it. Don't read it. If you don't like it, don't read it. It's not a big deal to me. I could care less about the numbers of followers I have. If you want to stick around and watch me for a while, great. If you don't, have at it. Like, go follow Rockstar Diaries or something. She's got really cool bangs. I don't know. And now it's like 14 minutes already. Okay, so I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to do Siobhan asked, let's see, just getting around, have you ever considered plastic surgery? Absolutely. My boobs are gross now that I've had a baby, so I want to get those nipped and tucked, and I actually want to make them smaller. I don't like big boobs. I'm used to having small boobs, and I want those back. If I could have any ridiculously crazy expensive thing, what would it be? Probably a really, really nice handbag. Yeah. I love purses. Not so much into expensive shoes, like $400 boots or anything. But, yeah. Purse. Okay. Next. If I could trade one body part with someone famous, who would it be and why? Eesh. A Giselle Bundchen. I'd take her boobs. She's got really good boobs. They're like the perfect size. Everything for boobs. Let's see. How did you decide it? Okay, you know what? There's actually a lot more questions, so I'm going to leave it at that. It's 15 minutes now, and that's way too long. So I will see you guys again on the flip side, and peace out. Bye!